So my bucket list I originally wrote when I was in high school. So I would guess like maybe 15 or 16 years old. And this is the bucket list. Um, this is what I designed the front with when I was in high school. And within this bucket list, I have on the cover, you say I dream too big. I say you think too small. And then I wrote things to do before I die. And it's going to be interesting going through this because I haven't seen this thing in years. And I have 376 entries, but I'm not going to be reading 376 to you guys. I'm going to pick out the ones that I still want to do and that I find are good ideas to probably give to you guys too for your bucket list. And let's begin. So this one's going to sound a little cheesy, okay? The first thing I have on my bucket list is to be able to say I love my job. I find that really important that you love and you enjoy what you do for a living. This one is, what did I say? Give 100 compliments in one day. You know, going through this list, I can tell that I made this when I was a teen. Because some of these are so stupid. I'm like picking out the ones that aren't too silly, you know. Like one of them I said talk with an accent for a whole day. Like, I don't know, some of them are just really silly. I have visit the original Starbucks in Seattle because I love some Starbucks. Read 1,000 books. I have one that says design my own tattoo, which I actually did. I don't know how well, I got the sweatshirt one. You can't really see it that well, but it's a girl with a lion and surrounded by flowers, and it says forgiven underneath. Yeah. I have eat a square watermelon. I must have seen a picture of it or something on Tumblr, and I must have said, oh, I want to eat a square watermelon. Apparently they do come in squares or cubes. I have go to Warped Tour on here, but as far as I remember, I think they don't have Warped Tour anymore. Let me know if they have it or not, because I think that they stopped that. I have buy a pair of white shoes and doodle on them. I thought it would be so cool. I think that's something else I saw on Tumblr because Tumblr was my life in high school. Oh my goodness. Stay at an underwater hotel in Fiji. I have invite someone without a family to my family's holiday dinner. Ride a zip line. I have on here go whitewater rafting, but I don't think I have the courage to do that right now. I feel like I would just end up dying. Like, it would not be a pretty picture at all. Win the lottery. I actually have on here turn 100 years old. And wow, so sentimental. Eat Belgian waffles in Belgium. Go to a real fashion show. Build a snowman with someone. See a Broadway show in New York. Go on a Disney cruise. Go to a drive-in movie. Say yes to everything for a day. Write a letter to myself and open it in 10 years. Visit a ghost town. Have a birthday party in Las Vegas. Only thing with that is that sounds like it requires a lot of social interaction, and I'm the most awkward person I know. So I feel like I'll be at the birthday party in Vegas and I'll just be like, no. Pretty much. Sit in the front row of a concert. Watch the ball drop in Times Square. And you can tell this was made by the writer in me, but I said I wanted to have a typewriter because I think even to this day at age 24, that would be super cool to have a typewriter. I have a personal library in my house. I would love to have a room where I could just have bookshelves filled with books. Like more than one bookshelf. Eat spaghetti in Italy. Get a hold of this one. Wake up in Vegas. That's what you get for waking up in Vegas. So I know y'all just heard me sing, right? I just want to say, I'm not saying that I'm a good singer, but Katy Perry's been real quiet since I sung that line of waking up in Vegas. See Mount Rushmore. Go to Stonehenge. I have Be on the Radio. That would be so cool. I have volunteer in Africa. And I also have eat Chinese food in China. I want to experience authentic Chinese food, not Americanized Chinese food. The stuff that we have is way different than what they have there. So would love to experience that someday. I have eat pizza in Italy as well. Make homemade lemonade. Give a random person on the street $100. Hopefully, I will be at a point someday where I have $100 to spare that I can give to someone as a random act of kindness. Fall asleep on a beach. Go on a road trip. Tie messages to balloons and let them go. Plant a tree. Buy a homeless person a meal. Get my driver's license. Okay, so I had one on here that said get kicked out of Walmart, which teenage me would have thought that would be so funny, and now that I'm older, I'm like, But there's one on here that I actually wouldn't mind still doing, even though it's super silly. And it's putting blue Gatorade in a Windex bottle and drinking it in public just to get people's reactions. Like, teenage me would be so proud of myself if I did that. I have get a matching tattoo with someone, which I've been wanting to do forever. Hopefully, I can get a matching tattoo with someone. I might do it with my mom if she wants to. I don't know. Because my mom, I know she gets tattoos, and I would say my sister, but she is scared of the pain of tattoos, so I don't think that's going to happen. But it would be so cute if I can get it with my sister, and it would be like a big sister, little sister, like, tattoo thing. See the Northern Lights. Learn sign language. Now, I have published a book on here where technically I did self-publish 2 poetry books, but when I say publish a book, I mean like traditional publishing, like I get to walk into Barnes & Noble and see my books there. Like, that's what I mean. Tour the White House. I have be a movie extra. I think that would be really cool. I used to be really into acting, but even being an extra would be really cool. Ride in a hot air balloon. Watch a sunset. Watch a sunrise. And the last one I have for today is be in a commercial. So that's my bucket list. I have a whole bunch more on there that I didn't read. I just picked out the highlights, but hopefully it'll give you some inspiration. Maybe you could start a bucket list or add things to your already existing bucket list if there was something that I gave you an idea about. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.